We are gonna try to replicate 2 shots. One shot is of our actress Gemma, and the other shot is of Freddy. And today we're using 2 Aputure lights. We're using the 120D, which is a single source light, and we're using the light storms. First shot we're gonna do is of Freddy. This is when Freddy was interacting with Nico and he was doing I think a takedown of his gun. We have a edge light kicking the back of his hair, which is gonna give us some nice background separation. And then we're gonna have our fill, which has some CPO coming in from the right-hand side. And then we have this, which is just gonna overall just boost our exposure. We're just kicking this right up into the ceiling. It's kind of mimicking what these fluorescents are doing, just to kind of give us a little bit more of a lift in exposure in this entire room. Fog. Fog helps so much. If you look at the shots that we're using right now, you can see like certain areas bloom in a way, in a very beautiful and smooth way. To get that look, you use fog, and that's something that I feel a lot of people, especially like students, when you're first starting out, you kind of neglect or forget to use. You should definitely try it. The second shot we're doing is we're gonna be replicating the look of our female lead. Ren, you are gonna be playing the female lead. Thank you. So the floor plan is very simple. All we wanted to do was create a nice cast of light behind her, give her a nice halo around her head. Fog definitely helped create that bloom, which was something that we were talking about earlier. We have a 120D kicking up near the ceiling, giving us a little bit more of an exposure gain. And then our camera is placed right over here, and the 120D is directly behind her, just bouncing at the back of her head, creating a beautiful hair light, kind of backlight. And then we got a little bit of fill coming in from our door, which is a natural light. And you can see in her eyes, this is what you would call a catch light. Her eyes are catching a little bit of that door. 42mm. That looks identical almost.
It's really close.
Yeah. Using a combination of the single source and our talent, I think it's safe to say that you can create a very film-like image, kind of like what we used with the helium camera.
Let's make the sequel, frame by frame.
I'm calling on all filmmakers for the Light Dislocation Film Festival hosted by our friends at Aputure. The rules are very simple. Create a film that takes place in one location. That's it. Easy. After you make your film, make a little behind the scenes showing how you're using lighting to tell your story and create your environment, create your vibe. Basically just fill us in on the artistry that you are putting in to the lighting of your video. And finally, create a top-down floor plan of your lighting setup. Submit your videos. We'll have a link in the description. And Corridor Digital, all of us here, will be some of the judges helping to pick out the winners. It's gonna be exciting stuff. Hope to see some cool entries, and we will catch you guys later.